Okay, we are doing Luca today. I watched Luca yesterday on Disney Plus. It is so amazing, so good. I'm gonna totally watch it again. I loved it, every second of it. I was laughing. It was so good. Okay, so we're gonna start with its head. It's more have like a square head. So we're gonna put it off to the side. We'll just go like this. Okay, so now we're gonna put, he's looking this way, and then he has his eyes this way. Okay, that's his thin line. He's got some massively awesome eyes. So they're just big, round saucers. And then he's looking kind of down. So he's got his big eyes, and he's got a shiny in those eyes, and big pupils. I loved everything about it. Now, when you guys Sharpie this, make it a little bit thicker on the top up here. Do you see how that is? Okay, so now we're gonna put his other eye on this side. Now his eye, looking this way. He got his shiny in there and his pupil. And then make it a little thicker on the top. Okay, he's got some great eyebrows up here. Boop. I think everybody has great. I think eyebrows in general are awesome. Awesome. Back in the, when was it? 70s? I think the 60s, 70s, it was very popular to pluck all of your eyebrows or shave it off and draw it on a line. What? Okay, so now what we're gonna do, we're gonna give him like a cheek. So right by his cheek here, we are going to bring that in. So it looks like he has a cheek. And then we can erase this center line. So we just wanted it for the eyeball, really. Erase. Okay, so now we have his nose. Very subtle piece of a nose, and he just has like 2 holes for the nose. Bloop, bloop. And his mouth, it's just like you're making a smile, but then you're gonna be making his mouth open. I love the animation and how they made it. And then he had his teeth, it's just a scalloped edge across. Bloop, 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 just all the way across. And you can see a little bit of teeth in the bottom. Bloop, bloop, bloop. And then he has a tongue right here. We'll color in, okay? All right, so his ears are fins. Well, like, I guess his little flippy things. Bloop. And do the same thing on this side. Line down the middle. And top of his head, it's all of his scales. So we're gonna start here. We're just gonna go scalloped, like a little rainbow. Rainbow. You wanna go all the way across. And just keep doing the rainbow. I probably should have made him a little bit bigger, but that's okay. Coming in. And now do another one. Start from like about here. Make it go this way. Good job. Look how cute he is. Oh, and he's got these little cute freckles. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Bloop, bloop, bloop. And then you're gonna end up sharpening right inside here where the teeth are, okay? All right, he's got a small neck. And then for his body, it almost looks like a rectangle, okay? And then he's got arms coming off. So we're gonna make one arm, and then this is the other part of the arm. Let's do this on this side. So there's one part of the arm. All right, and his hand coming out. So we're gonna erase inside there. And off of his arm, he's got some more appendages. Flippers. Is that what they're called? I don't know. Fins, fins, we're gonna call them fins. Okay, so we're going to erase here a little bit. Okay, so, put off his little fin right there. So his fins on either side. His hands, so he's got a thumb sticking out, and then he's got a finger, and then behind it is another finger, and a finger, and bring it in. Ooh, I'm gonna make that a little pointier. What else do I, okay, Lucas is part of the Paguro family. They are hilarious. Hilarious. They're so funny throughout the movie. I'm not gonna spoil it, but they are trying to find their son, and the way that they are trying to find their son is hilarious. We're just gonna leave it at that, and you're gonna figure it out. Also, if you wanna put a couple of lines in here, boop, boop, make it look like a fin, and with our colored pencil, we'll make more designs in there, okay? So now we're gonna put his pants on. So it's almost like it's made out of like seaweed, a skirt. So So we're just gonna make a little scalloped edge here. And then you can come in with a Sharpie, thin Sharpie, and make some lines like this because it's woven together. So for his legs, we're gonna make partial oval, and then you've got his webbed feet that are sticking together right there. So we have partial oval, and then his webbed feet. And so now let's make it so flows. So we're just gonna put the skin over it. That works. Perfect. So you're just gonna race inside there. Hopefully yours is coming along too. So do the same thing, putting skin on it, make it flow. And then down here, his webbed feet are just together right there. And he also has some little fins coming off. Boop, boop. All right, now we have his tail. So his tail is gonna come out from his underclothing there. And then when you're done, I'm gonna show you how I colored it to make it look like it's more of a sea creature. So off of his tail, he's got more fins. Okay, and then you can put a little swoosh, 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 swoosh. Looking good. And don't want to forget the bubbles. Bubble, 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 bubble. Put lots of bubbles in here. And if you notice, when I colored it, I didn't color it all the way up, so it kind of made him stick out. I really like how I did that. Now I'm totally gonna watch Luca again. So fun. Love it. Okay, so this is what you're gonna wanna get, the ultra fine Sharpie, and Sharpie everything, and then we'll go around the outside, okay? So let's go. Okay, now I'm gonna take my big Sharpie and go around the outside. Erase time. All right, here's some of my colors. We're gonna start with a yellow, any yellow you want. We're gonna do inside the eyes. Make it darker or push down harder on the outside of the eyes and lighter on the inside. So a little darker on the outside, lighter on the inside, and a little yellow at the bottom of the eye. We're gonna put brown in there. So come in there with, I have a light brown. This is for his eyes. And do the same thing on this one. So I'm pushing down hard, and as I come down, I'm gonna get a little lighter. Perfect. And, oh, I forgot gray. So underneath where the teeth are, put a little gray in there for the shadow, so it looks like the teeth are inside his mouth. And a touch of red for the tongue. I think that's all the red we're gonna need right there. Right there, that's it. Bye-bye. Okay, so his main color of his face is this aqua green, or you can use like a turquoise. So go around his whole outside of his face, kind of hard with this turquoise along the Sharpie. So, I found out. So how many scales do you think are on his body? They did an amazing job. So I think Pixar, it was Disney, I think Pixar did this. They're amazing. There is 3,437 scales on his body. Computerly done. Amazing. I'm sure with the help of computers, it is easier. So we're gonna start harder at the top, and then we're gonna come down. And as you come down, you wanna press down lighter and lighter. So it fades, because we're gonna be putting into like a yellow green. So it's darker up here, and it's gonna come down, fade lighter. And then here, we're gonna go darker on the sides, and then as it comes out, it can go lighter, and then you go around the outside with more colored pencil. Outside, and then go darker, and then go lighter. Perfect. I want you to go around his body. So he has like a tone of aqua on his body. Boop, 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 boop. Super. Do a little bit on this side too. At least that's what I did. What else? So in the movie, when he gets to get his human body on land, he has his first big plate of pasta. Pasta. Yum. To go around his feet. He does an enormous belch afterwards, and the actor who played it, his name is, Jacob Tremblay. He says that he is a burper extraordinaire, and he was happy to do it. So that's the actor's real burp. He really burped. I'm assuming he probably had to down like a big soda. So I can do a really good burp if you give me a big soda and I gulp it down. So that's probably what he did, but he really enjoyed doing that. And his voice on it is so cute. I have to look up to see what he looks like, but he did such an amazing job playing that. So you want to go all the way along. So we're just going around his whole outside here. Good job. All right, so what we're going to do now, so now I'm going to take this, and this is how I put in, to make it look like he has designs and scales. I just went back and forth a little bit all the way down. You don't have to make it rhyme or reason. Just gonna go all the way down on his body, giving that scale look. So you can do the same thing on his tail and his arms. So do his arms. Super job. Okay, so now what we're going to use is I've got, I think I used a different kind of green. I'm gonna color everything yellow now. You're like, what? Yeah, we'll put green on top of it, but this just brightens it all up. So we're gonna go over yellow over the whole body, then we'll put green on top. And I think I used a different green than I have. Well, we'll see what happens. So do yellow. So now we're going to take this. You can do any green. This is jade green, but I don't think that's the one I used, but let's see. Ooh, no, I'm going to get different green. Okay, we are trying yellow green. I think I'm going to enjoy this one better. Yes, definitely. So now you want to go over the whole body. Let's go the other direction that we did the yellow. Go over the whole thing very lightly with our yellow green. Give him that greenish hue to him. You do that on all of it. And his face too. So it's gonna go, we can go over his whole face with the yellow green. I'm gonna have you go around the eyes with the yellow green, just to make them stand out. Pop out, accentuate. I'm trying to think of my favorite part of the movie. I love the girl. I think her name was Julia. Oh, so cute. She kind of reminds me of me when I was little, kind of hyper and just fun. Great imagination, crazy, a little crazy. Okay, so that's done. Let's get the legs, get some green hue on the legs. And we're gonna do last but not least, I think we got both. Make sure you do both arms, get a little green hue in there. So now you're gonna take the green and we're just gonna come in here. I'm just making little marks. So it kind of looks like he has little scales, and make that all the way along. So do the same thing on this side, just all over the place. The same thing on the legs. All right, so now I am going to do what color blue is this? This is light blue. So I'm gonna color all of its scales up here, just gently light blue. You don't have to go hard, just go medium, just light, medium light. Boop-a-doop-a-doop. I also loved his determination and his desire to learn new things. I love that about him. Okay, so now, after we've done that, we are gonna take, did I use the regular blue? Let me see if this is the regular. I think I did. You're just gonna come in here. That just doesn't look right. You know what? I'm gonna go over all of it, the scales with the aqua green. It needs a little aqua in there. So let's go the other direction, give it a little aqua, and then we'll put in our details. Yeah, I think it needed a little of that in it. That be looking better. Okay, so now come in with our blue, and we're just gonna be putting the scales lines. You're just gonna go boop, boop, boop on all of them. Okay, so now I want you to go around all of your scales around the outside, I guess the bottom part. So we're going, this will be the bottom on the back ones. And then I'm going around the face a little bit. Let's make it pop out a little. Okay, cute, love it. And then the same thing here, just lightly color them with the blue. I might put turquoise in there to make it look cool because it looks like it needs it. And then along here, now I'm gonna go a little harder along the scales. And the little fins here. And then I would go over with the same turquoise blue. It looks like it needs a little something. Yeah, I like that. Okay, so now we are going to do his pants. So what I did was I just took just a light brown, go around the outside of it, and as you come in, just get lighter. So it's just made out of like dried seaweed along the top part. And then I'm gonna go over, you can go over with any green you want. Go another direction and just go over the seaweed. All right, so how I did the bubbles in the background, you're gonna take your blue, I go around all my bubbles. This is what I do, I go around all my bubbles like this. And then I want you to go lightly around, so you're leaving a space, and then you color it in like this. See how I left some space in there? It just makes it kind of like he's like glowing almost. Stands out, because he's kind of blue and green, so. And then you can just color your background. So there you have it. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.